Good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Richard Lewis Brown, Local 1000 President. Today is August 30th, 2021. At 6 p.m. this evening, we're going to do a quick emergency board meeting to ratify the UAW 2350 contract. It's going to be quick. We're going to do a quick roll call. Hopefully we'll have a quorum, and then we'll get right down to a yes or no vote to show respect to our staff here at Local 1000. They've been working hard for many, many years, and we're really excited to ensure they get a high quality contract. So I'm starting a few minutes early so that at 6 p.m. when we start the Zoom, we can get off to the races. I have the VP of Organizing Representation by my side, Annika Walls, and our VP Secretary Treasurer, David Jimenez. He'll be on shortly. He'll call for the roll call. This is real quick and easy. Quick and easy tonight. No long, lengthy opening remarks from me. We'll get right down to business. And we're at 5:58. So at 6, we'll let everyone in, the board of directors, who are the 51 DLC presidents, along with the 10 bunk chairs and the 4 statewide officers. And we just swore in Irene Green yesterday, August 29th. She's our new VP of bargaining. So we have 4 statewide officers, 10 bunk chairs, 51 DLC presidents, total number 65. Hopefully everyone is able to attend this evening. Again, this is quick and easy, the ratification of the UAW 2350 contract. Their current contract expires October 1st, so we want to make sure we get this done as quickly as possible. As you know, our current contract doesn't expire until June 30th, 2023. So we have time for our current contract, but for UAW 2350, we're running out of time. So we want to hurry up and get this done. So it's almost 6, and we're going to start allowing people to come in.
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
Okay, so we're going to get started here in about a minute.
Recording in progress.
All right, we're almost at 6. So here we go. We're getting started at 6. My name is Richard Lewis Brown, Local 1000 President. This is a quick emergency board meeting to ratify the UAW 2350 contract. Their contract expires on the 1st of October of this year. This is our yes or no vote. All questions should have been asked by email by Friday by 4 p.m. And so we're going to get started. And so our VP Secretary Treasurer, David Jimenez, he's going to take the roll call. So go ahead, David.
Oh, I'm sorry.
David Jimenez.
Here we go.
Perfect.
Right.
We see you loud and clear.
I figured that out. So I'll go and start with the roll call. I'm going to start with DLCs first. DLC 701, President Luke Serna. DLC 701, Luke Serna. I'm going to put him down as no, and we can come back. DLC 702, President B.C. Davis.
Yes, hold on. Okay.
I'm present.
Thank you. DLC 703, President Jason Sandoval.
Hold on.
I am present.
Thank you. DLC 704, President Latasha Brown. DLC 704, President Latasha Brown.
She's there asking her to unmute.
Okay, moving on. DLC 705, Mishi Roy. Mishi Roy.
She does not, asking her to unmute.
DLC 705, Mish Roy.
Asking.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 706, Erica Chadicol, President Erica Chadicol.
She's there asking her to unmute.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 707, President Carol Leonardo Valdez.
She's there asking her to unmute.
Here.
Thank you. DLC 710, President Naomi Uzembi Johnson.
She's there asking her to unmute.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 721, President Robert Gilbert.
He's there asking him to unmute.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 722, President Maria Blaine.
Not there. Not on the Zoom.
DLC President 722, Maria Blaine. DLC 723, President Stephen Alari.
He's there asking him to
Here.
unmute.
Thank you. DLC 724, President DeLeon Seacrest.
He's there asking him to unmute.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 725, President Maria Skelton.
She's there asking her to unmute.
Here, and thank you.
Thank you. DLC 726, President Charity Vergalado.
She's there.
Here.
Thank you. DLC 727, President Linda Martin. DLC 727, President Linda Martin.
Am I muted? Am I muted?
No.
Okay.
DLC 729, President Nancy Martinez.
She's there asking her to unmute.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 741, President Monica Rodriguez.
Luisa Romano, Luisa the winner. Okay. And 761, Angelique Molino.
DLC 741, President Monica Rodriguez. DLC 742, President Cynthia Vo.
She's there asking her to unmute.
Cynthia Vo, DLC 742, present.
Thank you. DLC 743, President Imani Dahabu. DLC 743, President Imani Duhabu. DLC 744, President Bill Hall.
He's there asking him to unmute.
Linda, did you not get the DOD information?
I was muted again. DLC 744 is present, Bill Hall.
Thank you. DLC 746,
Yeah, it's in
Jocelyn
emergency.
Odom.
No, this is actually just for the,
DLC 746, Jocelyn Odom. DLC 747, President Ramon Navarrete.
He's there asking him to unmute.
Present.
Linda should be
Thank you.
jumping on right now.
DLC 749, Jerome Washington, President Jerome Washington.
He's there asking to unmute.
Present.
Thank
Natasha
you.
Brown. Natasha.
DLC 751,
Thank you.
President Christina Evett, sorry.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 752, President Kevin Healy.
There we go. The point of order after the roll call, 752 is present.
Thank you. DLC 761, President Angelique Moreno.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 762, President Harold Fong.
No.
It's Donette Sparkman. It should be Donette Sparkman.
Oh,
And she's present?
Don.
Okay, it wouldn't let me unmute, and it is Danette Sparkman now, not Harold.
Okay. Thank you for that update. DLC 764, President Jennifer Cordova.
No.
DLC 764, President Jennifer Cordova. DLC 765, Leonard Seitz.
So apparently Mary Jo didn't
Present.
get, she didn't know about it.
Thank you. DLC 766, President Sharonda Ward.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 767, President Richard Wake.
Here.
Thank you. DLC 768, President Beth Bartel.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 769, President Darrell Kirby.
Was Sharonda Ward there?
Yes.
Present.
And Richard Wake too?
Thank you.
Yes.
DLC 770, Nicole Sawowski. DLC 770, President Nicole Skowalskoy. Pardon. Okay, DLC 771, President Tommy Rico.
Here.
Thank you. DLC 772, President Mary Dela Cruz.
No.
They're getting,
DLC 772, President Mary Dela Cruz.
huh? Cole Kowalski. Absent.
Okay. DLC 781, Van Nguyen.
President Huang Van Wen, present.
President, sorry about that, thank you. DLC 782, President David Johnson.
No.
DLC 782, President David Johnson. DLC 784, Colin Crawl.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 785, Wanda Yanez.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 786, President Teresa Taylor.
No.
DLC 786, President Teresa Taylor. DLC 787, President Ruth Ibarra.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 788, President Heather Kessler.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 789, President Eileen Brockton.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 790, Sydney Doyle. She texted me and she was going to be not attending. She's sick, not feeling well.
She's excused.
DLC 792, President Jack Bean.
Present.
I'm just asking you to unmute.
Thank you. DLC 793, President David Smith.
Okay. Thank you.
Can somebody see Mary link?
Mary Dela Cruz needs the link.
She can't see her registered, so we can't even send her a link.
DLC 793, David Smith,
Can you
President
send her
David
the
Smith.
registration?
Send the registration. Thanks, hon.
Okay, DLC 794, President Francina Stevenson.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 795, Ruth Kiker.
Present.
Thank you. DLC 799, President Delon Johnson.
It's Francini.
Yes.
What about David Smith? No?
I can't remember David Smith. David Smith here?
He was absent.
Who's that?
799, President Delon Johnson.
Let me remind him too. Jeez.
DLC 850, Carrie Riley. DLC 850, President Carrie Riley. Okay. Bargaining Unit Chairs. Bargaining Unit 1, Chair Susan Rodriguez.
Present.
Thank you. Chair Unit 4, Bargaining Unit 3, Chair Terry Hibbert.
Present.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 4, Chair Karen Jeffries.
Present.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 11, Chair Brad Willis. Bargaining Unit 11, Chair Brad Willis. Bargaining Unit 20, Chair Edward Page.
14.
Bargaining Unit 20, Chair Edward Page.
He's chair 14.
He's 14, huh?
Okay.
So Bargaining Unit 14, Chair Edward Page. Okay. Bargaining Unit 15, Chair Garth Underwood.
Excused.
Excused.
Bargaining Unit 17, Chair Kimberly Kowal.
Here.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 20, Chair Lisa Luema.
I'm here, sorry.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 21, Chair Miguel Cordova.
No.
Bargaining Unit 21, Chair Miguel Cordova. Bargaining Unit, State Bar, Andrew Abella. Unit State Bar Chair Andrew Abella. Okay, I'm gonna go over real quick the ones that were not present on my list. DLC 701, President Luke Serna. Luke Serna, okay.
Correct.
DLC 704, President Latasha Brown.
She's there. She's there. She's
I'm here.
Latasha Brown. Okay. DLC 722, President Maria Blaine. President Maria Blaine.
She should be here. She should be in. She sent me a text.
727, President Linda Martin.
Yes, hold on.
DLC 741, President Monica
No,
Rodriguez.
hold on.
Excuse
Linda's
me.
there. Hold on.
727, Linda Martin is here. I couldn't unmute.
Okay, thank you. Monica Rodriguez, DLC 741, President Monica Rodriguez. DLC 743, President Imani Duhabu.
Key.
DLC 746, Jocelyn Odom.
Yes, hold on. Hold on. She's
DLC
there.
764,
Hold on, she's there.
President Jennifer Cordova.
I don't think they could hear you.
What'd you say?
She's there.
Who
Joyce
is?
Lynn's there.
Joyce?
DLC 770, President
Can you hear me?
Nicole
No, what'd you say?
Joyce
Solostoy.
Lynn's there.
Joycelyn's here.
She's
Joyce
unmuted.
Odom is here?
Yes.
Jocelyn Odom? Okay.
Is she there?
She's unmuted.
She's unmuted. We see her. Joycelyn.
Okay.
Joycelyn, are you there? Joycelyn Odom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You just
So
entered?
Jennifer Cordova, Nicole Solostoy, DLC 772, Mary Dela Cruz. DLC 782, David Johnson.
Hold on,
Yes.
David.
Yeah,
Hold on
can
for
you
1
slow
second, David.
down?
Hold on 1 second, David. Wait a minute.
Okay.
David Johnson is there.
So 782, David, can you call David Johnson again?
Yeah, David Johnson. I have him as not here.
Unmute.
He's unmuted. Go ahead, David.
Oh, finally. Oh, yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Present. Get the mute off.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, DLC 786, Teresa Taylor.
Yes. Hold on.
Hey, David, Miguel Cordova is on a a landline or the cell phone. I'm here.
Oh, Teresa Taylor's here. Okay, let me,
So you might want to call him again.
I'm going through the list again, yeah. Well,
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. So, let's see, Teresa Taylor's here. Next on the list, TLC 793, David Smith. David Smith, DLC 793. Moving on,
Yeah, no,
DLC
he's there, he's there.
799, President DeLon Johnson.
Tell him Dave Smith is there.
Hold on. Call David Smith again, please.
David Smith, DLC 793.
He's asking me to unmute, but it's the wrong David Smith.
Oh. Thank you.
So do,
So then.
Okay,
no,
so David
not
Smith
there.
is here.
No, that's a different
That's
Dave
staff
Smith.
David
Thank
Smith.
you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't.
So still not present. Okay, next was DeLon Johnson. I think I already said that. DeLon Johnson, DLC 799. The next is DLC 850, State Bar, Carrie Riley.
She said she sent the
Okay,
thing.
bargaining chairs, unit 11, Brad Willis.
Brad is there, hold on please.
I am here. Thank you. Bargaining unit 14, Chair Edward Page. Edward Page, bargaining unit 14. Bargaining unit 21, Miguel Cordova.
Miguel is there, hold on please.
Okay.
Miguel, I'm requesting, oh, there you go, thank you.
Yes, I am here. And also Jennifer, 754.
I'm here.
Okay. 764. All right, thank you. Last one, State Bar Chair, Andrew Abella. Andrew Abella, State Bar, bargaining chair. All right.
David,
So-
Imani is now in the Zoom as well.
Who is?
Imani,
Imani, DLC 743.
correct, I'm going to ask to unmute.
So is Monica Rodriguez.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
What, Monica Rodriguez, David?
Monica Rodriguez,
741.
is she here? Is she here?
Yes, asking her to unmute.
Okay.
Did we send Dela Cruz?
Okay. Mary Dela Cruz, is she in yet?
She's not, he represents, but he's calling her.
Okay. And was Maria Blaine, we catch her? 722.
Still
Monica,
in.
if you can hear me, we're sending a request to unmute, please.
Maybe just one.
Do you see her, Michelle?
Monica, are you there?
Thank you, guys.
Monica, are you receiving the request to unmute? Can you raise your hand on Zoom if you can hear me?
See your face.
You see her?
moving. You want to tell her? You can see your lips moving. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? We're not able to hear you, and we're sending a message to unmute. Yes, okay,
So Monica
Thank you.
Rodriguez is here?
yes.
Okay. Maria Blaine, we catch her?
Rodriguez?
Monica Rodriguez is present.
Okay. So that was, anybody,
He also didn't
Mary Dela
for
Cruz?
statewide.
Did I hear her name?
We'll catch him. We'll catch him. So did we catch Maria Blaine, 722?
Do not see her.
Maria Blaine, 7. She still is a no-show, or not present.
She's having problems getting in. Did we get Maria Blaine in?
We're resending her the email now.
All right, so she's being resent a link right now. Did Mary Dela Cruz get in?
She isn't.
She's in?
Callie, well, we have a quorum, but I'll give you an exact number, I guess.
Mary De La Cruz is in, so
Mary
we're
Dela-
gonna unmute her.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Michelle.
Okay, thank you. Now I can speak. I wasn't able to unmute. I'm
Okay.
present. Dela Cruz.
Mary, DLC 772, yeah, 772.
And Nicole Solowaski still has.
And Maria Blaine was another one that, right, is she unmuting?
I do not see Maria as a part of it yet.
Oh, there she goes
Okay.
in the waiting room.
Oh, Jess came into the waiting room. We're admitting her shortly. She dropped out. She may come back in.
Tell them to proceed with the 4 officers.
David, do you want to proceed with the 4 officers?
What's that?
I say, do you want to proceed with the 4 officers?
Yes, I will. Okay, Local 1000 President Richard Brown,
Present.
Vice President Secretary Treasurer David Jimenez, present. Vice President Organizing Representation Annika Walls,
Present. Did you hear me? Present. I don't think you could hear
She's
me.
present.
Annika Walls is present. Did you?
okay, and then Vice
I'm here.
President of Bargaining Irene Green.
She's on the Zoom asking to unmute.
Maria Blaine.
I am present. Thank you. So we have a quorum.
Maria Blaine is back. I'm gonna ask her to unmute.
I see her. Okay, Maria Blaine.
Is she?
Okay, she's
Is
there.
she?
She's there.
She's good? So we can't, okay.
She's there.
Okay.
So 9 absent.
So we do have a quorum. I'm doing a tally of all those present. I count 52.
Sure, are you sure it's 52 or 56?
I have 52. Oh, you're right. And then the 4 of us, 56. The 4 statewide officers. I was forgetting those. Us. So 56. And 25.
56? So does everyone count 56, including David?
Yes, I have 56.
Okay, so we have a quorum. This is a quick yes or no vote. The email stated that any questions would be asked by email by Friday by 4 p.m. I've gotten a text here from DLC President 752 Kevin Healy. He wants a point of order, stating that this should be an executive session. This is a 1 agenda item, a straight yes or no vote, but he has asked for this. He has asked for a point of order after the roll call, which we have a roll call, asking for this to be in an executive session, which will be closed off to our membership. And so we're asking for transparency. This is strictly a yes or no vote. We're not discussing any personal issues, confidential issues regarding the contract ratification for UAW 2350, but he is asking for a point of order. And now I see a second, Beth Bartel, I think she's seconding this point of order. So now I would say they're doing exactly correct, so now we have to debate this motion.
Just to clarify, he's making a motion to go into,
Making a motion.
so the motion is to go into executive session. That is a debatable motion.
Right. So this motion to go into debate, to go into executive session, we're going to debate this because, again, the email that was sent out was very specific. It was approved by the council here at Local 1000. We want to be transparent. We want to make this really quick. We're at 31 minutes now. I thought we'd have this done already. So, well, I see a hand. Stephen O'Leary's hand is up.
So we should first recognize Healy to speak on his motion.
Okay.
Bartel is the second.
All right. So we'll first recognize Mr. Kevin Healy to speak on his motion. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Am I unmuted?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you taking this, and I appreciate the civility of everybody I want to get through this. While I completely support a yes vote on this, and that's where I'm going to be at the end of the day, I believe it's been our practice in the past that we are always in executive session on management discussions like that. As I shared with you personally over the weekend, I believe it might be a violation of the corporations code, because the ground rules that you set forth of only sending things in and email responses, and by the way, you promised that you were going to get the responses to everybody. I haven't seen a single one of them. There weren't any questions. Were there?
Everything was answered. In fact, there was one person who submitted their question after 4 o'clock on Friday. They got their answer as well today, sir.
Okay, but my point was, as I noted to you over the weekend very civilly, and I appreciate
Yes, you did.
Was that it defeats the entire structure of a board to be a mind hive, to be deliberative, and to guide this union as is our mandate under the corporations code. And if council, you're saying council is saying that that was an approved process in the absence of debate, because I extremely doubt she'd say that, and I would ask council to go on record if that was the case, because I don't think that's appropriate and might violate the law. So I believe, and I'm asking for a yes vote that we move immediately to executive session to debate this and hopefully approve the contract. That's where I want to be at the end of the day. But I don't want to change the way we do things normally. There might be questions that people didn't think about until we had this exchange. The exchange of ideas is the entire reason for a board and not a dictatorship.
So, DLC President 752, Kevin Healy, you did call me. We had a civil conversation. I'm not going to put words in our chief counsel's mouth. Everything that we did through that email was approved. And so any questions could have been asked by email. So what we're trying to do, even though the past practice was to do things in executive session in case certain issues would come up that we want to talk about, out in front of others, this is strictly a yes or no vote. It's really that simple. And so that's why I said we're going to have a debate on this motion to take it to a private, into an executive session where it's private and people won't know what's going on, what people are saying. So we're simply just having a yes or no. Oh, okay. Forgive me. So let me go to Beth Bartel. Go ahead, ma'am. DLC President Beth Bartel.
I second the motion to discuss this in executive session out of respect for the hardworking staff of Local 1000, and out of respect for our tradition and out of respect for the law, which does require us to do this in a confidential setting, number one. And number two, I caution the chair to cease speaking out of order. It is not yours to respond to every single motion in front of you, but to put your name on the list just like the rest of us.
Okay, you've been heard. The next, Stephen O'Leary.
Good evening, Stephen O'Leary, President DLC 723. I urge a yes vote on this move to go to executive session. This is the way that the business is done. In this circumstance, we are the management team. We are the ones that have to look at the contract on behalf of the members as the employer for SEIU Local 1000. In closed session, we can ask the questions that need to be asked without having the staff's labor side in the room. We can have discussions with our bargaining team, with our management team to fulfill our responsibilities as members of the board of directors for Local 1000. I having been statewide, let me turn this off here. President 799 called me back. I'm sorry about that. As Executive Vice President CSEA back in the day, I was also on the management side in dealing with the UAW. And we did discuss our stuff in closed session. It's the proper way of doing things. It's a board of directors, and where we can share our feelings and our thoughts with our management team. And I urge a yes vote on going to closed session. I did talk with President Brown on Friday afternoon regarding this issue. And I did ask him to work with staff to be ready in case, but I was going to bring this motion forward so that we could do this if it passes. I urge a yes vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DLC 72 President Stephen O'Leary. DLC 767 President Richard Wake.
Yeah, I'll be real brief. I agree with everything Kevin Healy said. I plan to vote yes on this contract. The couple of people that I've talked to, that I trust their opinions on, gave me an opinion, and I'm gonna vote yes, but we should not be doing this with an open door policy in any way, shape, or form. And this is the way it should be for every other executive board. Our meeting should not be live streamed, so non-members or other people from the public can hear it. I totally agree with transparency. Members should be able to listen to these meetings and stuff, regular meetings, but nothing like this should ever, ever, ever be live streamed. I 100% agree with Mr. Healy. Thank you for making that point, Kevin.
All right, thank you, DLC 767 President Richard Wake, for your words. DLC President, oh boy, I don't have that one memorized. It's 782, David Johnson. Go ahead, David.
I'll say yes, but I agree with all the presidents we're talking about. We like to talk about it. I do like to say yes, but I like to let the members know what's going on to it as well.
So what exactly are you saying? Are you saying yes to go to an executive session and close this off? Or are you saying keep it open? What are you saying?
I think the members need to know what's going on, how this money's going to be spent too.
So you want this open?
Yes. But I say yes, but I just want the members know what's going on, because I like to invite, whoever's talking about yes or no, but I'll make sure, as a president, make sure everyone's all savvy.
All right, thank you.
Don't quite understand quiet, but I'm listening.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. The next. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm being informed that DLC President 799, DeLon Johnson, has arrived. Hello, sir. Are you here?
Hi, good afternoon. Yes, this is DeLon, and I'm here.
Okay, so we're marking you as present. David Jimenez took the roll call, but we'll make sure we'll include you. So we go from 56 to 57 present for the roll call. Thank you for coming. All right, next person, DLC President Cynthia Vo, 742, Cynthia Vo.
Hello, DLC 742, Cynthia Vo. I support this meeting to go into executive session. There are a lot of questions as a relatively new president that I need to ask, things that I wouldn't know that I should ask when discussing things like the UAW contract. And so that took some time for me to find out some history, what we should know, like financial wise, what's been in previous contracts, conversations that we should be having as a board. So with the answers not being sent to us of any questions that were maybe sent in by veteran board members, I don't have enough information to go ahead and proceed with this vote. So I would like this to go into executive session so that we can have a live discussion with the board.
Thank you. All right, so the next person with their hand raised is DLC President Naomi Musumba Johnson.
Good evening, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I vote yes for us to go into an executive board session. I would like to also let the members know, because they have chosen us, and I do believe that they do have trust in what we are doing. They supported us when we were being voted in. So in regards to the law, we need to respect the law. And with that said, I would like for us to go into an executive board meeting. I vote yes.
All right, thank you. Next, DLC President 744 William Bill Hall.
I called the question.
He's calling the question to close debate on this motion.
So he's calling the question to close the debate on this motion. Is that what you want, Mr. Hall? So I see a second that says the same, Heather Kessler, but she's jumping ahead of Tommy Rico. So is that what you want, Mr. Hall, to close this this debate? You gotta unmute him, let him speak. Go on.
That's what call a question means.
Okay.
So a motion to close debate takes a 2/3 vote.
So in order to close this debate, we have 57 people. So we're gonna have to do a vote and get 2/3 of 57 to close this debate. So I'll let David Jimenez start this. David, you still there? Vice President, hold on one second, please.
Just clarify, they're only voting on whether to close debate. We're not on the motion for the executive session. This is just to close debate.
All right, so I'm being informed to be crystal clear. This 2/3 vote is simply just to close this debate. We are now at almost 6:45 p.m. So, Vice President, Secretary Treasurer David Jimenez, we'll let him start this roll call to see if we can get 2/3 vote to simply just close this debate on this issue of going to the executive session. Vice President David Jimenez.
There it is. Okay, I wasn't being allowed to unmute by the host.
Oh, we apologize for that.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so we're doing the roll call vote on closing debate. I'll start with DLC presidents first. Luke Serna's not here, so I'm not even, so those that aren't here, I'm not even gonna mention their name. DLC 702, Nisi Davis.
I wish you saying no.
DLC 702, Nisi Davis, you vote
Oh,
yes?
I'm sorry, wait, I'm sorry, wait, I'm so sorry, hold on. Is there any objection by any of the board on closing this debate right now? Is there any objection? Please raise your hand. So all the hands have to go down first, and then we'll start over again. Is there any objection to closing this debate about moving this discussion about ratifying the UAW 2350 contract to a closed session, to an executive closed session? Is there any objection to this? Please raise your hand. If not, we'll go forward. Okay, so we can go forward. Go ahead, David.
Okay, President 702, Nisi Davis.
One second.
She said,
And David, please allow me some time when unmuting and going to the names.
Just clarify.
Just give a few moments in between, please.
Just clarify, so there was no
President
objection.
Nisi Davis,
So debate
DLC
is now
702.
closed. So now we're voting to either go into executive session. Yes means go into executive session. No means keep it open.
All right. So now that this debate is closed, we are voting either yes or no. Yes to go into executive session, or no to not go into executive session. We are now at 6:47 p.m. I'm sorry, David, to interrupt you.
Okay.
Okay.
Seven-
Okay, my answer is yes. I couldn't unmute. Thank you.
Okay, 703, Jason Sandoval.
I vote yes to go into executive session.
704, Latasha Brown.
Latasha Brown, 704, yes to executive session.
Okay. 705, Mish Roy. President Mish Roy.
Yes, to go into executive session.
DLC 706, President Erica Chatterpaul.
Yes.
DLC 707, Carol Leonardo Valdez.
Yes, to go to executive session, 707.
Thank you. DLC 710, President Naomi Musembi Johnson.
Yes, to go on executive session.
Thank you. DLC 721, President Robert Gilbert.
Yes.
DLC 722, President Maria Blaine.
I vote, hello? Hello, the
Yes, we
vote?
can hear you.
Okay, I vote yes to go into executive closed session.
Okay, thank you. DLC 723, President Stephen Alari.
Yes.
DLC 724, President DeLeon Seacrest.
I vote yes, we always do.
Thank you. DLC 725, President Maria Skelton.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, thank you. Yes, to go into executive session, thank you.
Thank you. DLC 726, President Charity Regalado.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 727, President Linda Martin.
No.
DLC
Wait,
729.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What did she say?
No.
She said no. DLC 729, Nancy Martinez. President Nancy Martinez.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 741, President Monica Rodriguez. DLC 741, President Monica Rodriguez.
Ms. Rodriguez, can you hear us?
We'll come back to her. She comes on. Next, DLC 742, President Cynthia Vo.
I'd like to vote yes to go into executive session.
Thank you. DLC 743, Imani Duhabu. President Imani Duhabu.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 744, Bill Hall.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 746, Jocelyn Odom.
Yes.
Okay. DLC 747, President Ramon Navarrete.
Vote yes.
Okay, thank you. DLC 749, Jerome Washington.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 751, Christina Evitt. President Christina Evitt.
Yes, if I'm unmuted, yes, I keep clicking unmute, it keeps
We hear
doing
you.
something. Okay.
Thank you. DLC 752, Kevin Healy.
Here we go. If you unmute us one ahead, it'll go faster. I vote yes.
Thank you. I don't have, the controls, so. DLC 761, Angelique Moreno.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 762, President Donette Scartman.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 764, President Jennifer Cordova.
Hello?
Yes, we're here.
DLC 764, yes.
Thank you. DLC 765, President Leonard Seitz. President Leonard Sykes, DLC 765.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 766, President Sharonda Ward.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 767, President Richard Wake.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 768, President Beth Bartel.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 769, President Darrell Kirby.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 771, Tommy Rico.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 772, President Mary Dela Cruz.
Thank you. I wasn't able to unmute myself. I vote no.
Thank you. DLC 781, Long Van Witt.
Thank you. I vote yes.
Thank you. DLC 782, David Johnson.
The answer is yes towards the executive. Thank you. Yep.
DLC 784, President Colin Crowell.
I vote yes.
Thank you. DLC 785, President Wanda Yanez.
I vote yes.
Thank you. DLC 786, President Teresa Taylor.
I vote yes from 786.
Thank you. The DLC 787, President Ruth Ibarra.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 788, President Heather Kessler.
Yes.
Thank you. DLC 789, President Eileen Buckton. President Eileen Buckton.
No.
No. DLC 792, President Jack Dean.
Yes.
DLC 793, David Smith. No, I'm sorry, David Smith is not present, so. DLC 794, President Francina Stevenson.
DLC 794, yes.
Thank you. DLC 795, President Ruth Kiker.
That's a yes.
Thank you. DLC 799, President DeLon Johnson.
Abstain.
Abstain. DLC 850, President Kerry Riley. Oh, I'm sorry, that's another not present. Bargaining chairs, Unit 1, Susan Rodriguez.
Yes.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 3, Chair Terry Hibbert.
Yes.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 4, Chair Karen Jeffries.
Yes.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 11, Chair Brad Willis.
Yes.
Thank you. Bargaining Unit 15, Chair Garth Underwood. Oh, I'm sorry, he's excused. Bargaining Unit 17, Chair Kimberly Kowalt.
Yes.
Bargaining Unit 20, Chair Luisa Luema.
No.
Bargaining Unit 21, Chair Miguel Cordova. Bargaining Unit 21, Chair Miguel Cordova.
Yes.
And, okay. So, I'll go, Local 1000 President Richard Brown,
No.
Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer David Jimenez. I'll go yes. Vice President, Organizing Representation, Annika Walls.
Yes. Yes. Did you hear me?
Vice President, Organizing Representation,
Sorry, I said yes.
Annika Walls. She having trouble, okay, we'll come back.
Oh, I said yes.
She
said yes.
Vice President for Bargaining, Irene Green.
Yes.
Okay. So there was one
David, Annika said yes.
Monica Rodriguez?
Annika Walls. Vice
Annika
President.
Walls, yes, but I'm talking, is that Annika? Who was that?
Annika Wall says yes, David.
Couldn't hear that.
Annika Walls has said yes to go into executive session.
Okay. So DLC President 741, Monica Rodriguez, I have her as being present, but she did not, answer the roll call for this vote. So just a final opportunity. Monica Rodriguez, DLC 741 President. How do you vote?
You are unmuted, Ms. Rodriguez. Oh.
She said no.
Thank you, I see the sign.
Did you see the sign, David?
No. What's the sign for a yes? I'll take it if you tell me what.
No, wait, show the sign again, please. The sign,
He can't see it.
the sign says, my vote equals no. That's what,
Okay.
her name, okay, now she says no again.
Okay. So we'll tally the yes votes. 1, 2, 3.
2/3.
I have 50 yes votes. I have 50 yes votes, that's, more than a 2/3, the motion would pass.
So, okay, so we have enough votes to move this into an executive session. So we're getting ready to move this into executive session. Give us a couple minutes here. Thank you. So, Key?